Hey, everybody. It's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Why?
Welcome into Dayton Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Seattle Mariners.
I'm playing Oxley.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
No, I'm playing all three. He's playing different teams.
On the hill for the Mariners, Brian Wu. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offense, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0.
Padres
He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man at first. Now Machado up here. High fly ball, right field. Canzone should have this one. 1 away.
Batting fourth.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup.
Laureano.
Tatis runs. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
This is a tough play for the offense to stomach. I mean, they did everything right, but the automatic double just ruined the hit and run. The runner had a great jump from first, and at the plate,
double steal. Slides for the stop to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get it out, and you take away the base hit.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ref Snyder under this one. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Josh Naylor. Hey! Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Stays alive. In there, got him looking for the K. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 up, 1 down. Swing and a foul out of play. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and a foul ball. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Pulls that one foul. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down on the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but all set for the start of the inning. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jake Cronenworth. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Cronenworth, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one is lifted in the air. Ref Snyder on the move. And there's one away. That's ripped into the outfield. And it stays fair.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Machado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Tatis runs. Hit on the ground to short. Toss to Naylor. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. He's trying for third. Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that.
Runners on the move. Andujar in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. This one smacked out to left center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And all 3 runners on the move here. Smoke to the gap. This might clear the bases. 1 runs in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 so far. And now everybody's running. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Inside.
Ball, that's inside.
Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
On the ground. Cronenworth. No play. That's an infield single. So man aboard. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 12.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And the inning is over.
For the Mariners.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Yasver Zulueta.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner takes off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez drifts towards it. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. And he's out. Now able to get back to the bag safely. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered here in this one. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Nice, that was nice.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Wasn't.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Merrill has a beat on it. And there's 1 down.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Mariners.
2 down, bases empty. Down the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swinging a ground ball. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nobody left for Seattle.
For the Mariners.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jose A. Ferrer. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. This one in the air right field. And that is foul. The 0-1. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. Here's Miguel Andujar. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul.
Okay.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Everybody's going to be safe. And all three runners on the move here. On a line out towards center. He's got it to third. Wow, what?
He tricked.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back. And that ball is gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Leading off, Gavin Sheets.
Edward Bazardo.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bazardo, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. No question about this one. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. And there's a foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Well struck right field. That one back there. And it is out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss at a slider. And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping. The left-hander on now, Jose Suarez. 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a rocket out to left. And that one is off the wall. So a man aboard now with one away. Tatis runs. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Sliced hard but foul. Tatis, the runner at second with one away. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Laureano comes up to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball.
Last one.
2 on, 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 9-1. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. He makes the grab. Relay throw to second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's 7 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. Up the middle, Bogarts. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. It's the Padres 9, and the Mariners. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Jackson Merrill. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Ripped to first, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Ref Snyder on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 3. That's to third. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Luke Raley. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. That one ripped left field, way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Hitting for the Mariners.
This this was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Swings through that. Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Ref Snyder in the box now. Takes strike 1. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Their remaining challenge. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. To third. Handled by Machado. Not gonna get him. It's up the line. And first offering is fouled off. Ref Snyder, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings through the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than.
Inning over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cooper Criswell.
Criswell. This change for the Mariners.
That one drilled left field.
Number 1, Ryan.
And it one-hops the wall. And a good start to the inning.
The batter number 9.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Oh, 1 now. Double steal. That one is absolutely belted. Off the base of the wall. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And now it's Manny Machado. Line drive. And there's 1 down. The throw to third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder number 5, Ramon Laureano.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Up next for the Padres,
First and second,
the
1 out.
hitter,
Miguel Andujar. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Base hit center field. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder,
Emerson Hancock gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. It has the distance, gone. A 3-run dinger, and they add to their lead.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Gone. They go back to back. His second home run of the game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the hits just keep on coming.
Let's see if we get a good 20.
What a stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. 85. Alec Jacob into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Will Wilson. Looking to start something with one gone. And first offering is fouled off. The Padres up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Chop to first.
That ball's
and
foul.
That's foul. In the air out to center. And it drops in. And that's a one-out single. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Leo Rivas. Runner on first with one down for him. Popped up left side. Bogarts takes it in for the out. 2 down. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter. Connor Joe. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Struck him out looking. The Padres with the lead. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 82. Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. That one ripped right center field. And it one hops the wall. Now into the ball game on defense, number 35. He takes over as the new first baseman. Runner on the go. That's to third. Bliss slings it across. One pitch and one out. So now with one away and a man at second. Now here is Manny Machado. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner on the go again. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Hard liner. Stretches out and holds it in. The Padres have. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, third baseman, number 1, Ryan.
In the air, left field, and
Foul.
just foul. The 0-1, yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2, that's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And up next for Seattle, Rob Refsnyder.
Yeah.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it over to Sheets. Down to the last out for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Jacob is just 1 strike away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they'll do it again. Got him. That's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Okay. Okay.
Welcome into Dayton Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, Jacob deGrom. What do you look for here? Just about to get started. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That's in there. That's strike two. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Okay, let's check out the lineup. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone.
Ouch.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Way out front for strike two.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Don't make me break.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. On the ground to the left. Slinging it to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Salvador Perez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. The Royals get one back on this solo homer.
I almost forgot that play.
We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Cole Reagans. What's the word on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Runner on the go. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Marte gets it in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Runners on the move. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. And now everybody's running. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So how about 3?
What?
Top of the second. Leading off, Isaac Collins.
Did anyone saw that?
This one in the air, center field. Carter settles under this one, and there's one down.
What the guy?
Right side, Berger. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. Chop to first,
that's a foul
and that
ball.
goes foul. The 0-1. In the air, left side. Langford should have this one. And that is that.
Okay, I need to do damage in this.
Bottom of the inning, here's Josh Young. Ripped to short. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. On the ground, right side. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Oh, my pitching.
Jensen.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One chance.
2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. The throw to first. And that is that. We played top half of the 3rd inning. So here's the Royals DH. Jonathan India. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a foul ball. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a swing and a drive left field.
Another home run. That's another home run. Dang it!
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Yeah!
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ground ball. Seager throws to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
You guys give me suggestions too.
Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
I need suggestions because I'm those Texas Rangers.
Swings and misses, struck him
Any
out.
Texas Rangers fans have suggestions?
Like to describe
Leave
as
it in
a
the comments
hammer or
there.
Charlie, and you can see why.
Right,
It's
try
not a
to read
looping
this.
slow curve. He throws it
Maybe it's a
hard, and it gets
play.
plenty of bite on the
That's
end.
foul.
This to third, and it
Yes,
goes
maybe.
just foul.
When it's Texas Rangers.
Bounce to the left side. Young to first, out number 3. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Andrew McCutchen. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Yeah, I might get Bobby Witt Jr. in India.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
You guys let me know if you want that in the Texas Rangers fans in the comments.
Carter.
Fouled off left side. Line drive. Fair ball.
Good. That was swift.
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get.
That one is absolutely belted, and it one-hops the wall. Quick throw back in.
Have a
Lead
chance.
runner holds it second with 1
A
gone.
score for you guys. Have a chance. Savage struggle.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. No shot at the double play with the runners going. Brandon Nimmo digs in now.
Gotcha.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Out to short. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across.
Okay,
As we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino. Tap to first.
No, foul ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager gets it to first. 2 quick outs here at the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
Ball,
It looks
that
like
pitch is out.
somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That's a ball.
He's freaking
In the air, right field. Nimmo under it. And that's the 3rd out.
one more chance, people, for Texas Rangers, man.
New pitcher
I
on
can do
here,
you crap.
Stephen Coley.
Well, at this point of the ball
You
game, we're
black and
talking about
surprise,
middle innings, and
Timbo.
you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Tosses across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Josh Smith getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Huh.
Over
I don't know, guys. I might.
Out to short. Witt. Over to first. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Fought off foul.
Motherfucker. What should I do, guys? I don't know what to do.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Okay, that's tough.
Designated hitter,
Jonathan Indy at the plate.
That's outside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that. Slow roller to third. Young. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th. And taking over on the mound, Carlos Estevez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And it is gone.
Yes, I have.
And we're
I
all
did it for
square.
you, Texas
It's
Rangers
2-2.
fans. I did it
He
for
only
you.
needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Just made me feel good. My experience and all. Did it for you. Now let's get that win.
Sliced hard but foul.
Thank you very much.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One out, bases empty, and a run in.
You guys
Last
catch
half
what
of
the
inning
next
number
pitch
5.
will. Make a lot of.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Isbell settles underneath it. He's got it. Out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2.
I have to go extra innings. I will go extra innings. People, be prepared.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Come on, people.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high
Did
fly
I do
ball
it?
right field.
Am I in the lead?
That one on its way, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Corey Seager goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-1, runner on the move. Pulls that one foul.
Okay, no more
Off
stolen
the first
bases.
with 2 away.
People.
Up the middle, Witt flips it, and very nicely done for the out. But 2 round. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. And fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys,
Ball, that's
they'll
outside.
nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's a 1-1.
Jesus.
And that is out of play. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
I thought like I can step back and then I'll switch the pitcher.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Up by
The Rangers up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
this kind of freaking. I'm not gonna let him beat me that easily.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo gets under it, and that is that. KC down in order.
Up which?
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Mears.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Young in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Josh Smith. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. Isbell on the move. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. The relay. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. One hit in the inning.
Okay.
Pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Carter Jensen.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 43, Elias Diaz.
The Rangers holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's your 1. Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped up. Seager drifts towards it. And that'll do it. Jack Caglione getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Cruz. A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing first.
That one ripped, but foul.
Jack Caglione.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. High fly ball out to left field. Lofton moving under it. Makes the grab. Back to the top of the order. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. McCutcheon on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Hard liner. Stretches out and hauls it in. Rangers go down quickly. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner.
We only have one more chance to lose. And that's all in good thing.
And that drops in for a strike. Grounds one to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Okay,
it's
guys.
Such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. And it really looks like these hitters have been in.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Royals, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, John Schreiber.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Now that's smacked to right center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ooh.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Right side, hard hit. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
You guys give me suggestions, what should I do next?
And we're back, digging in, number 19. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Gets one strikeout out of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working.
Gavin Collier on the pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Ground ball right side. Berger steps on the bag. Royals down to their final out. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Nimmo going back on it. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game. That one laced to center and a base hit. So the go-ahead run
I told you
is on
Bobby
base
Witt
with a
Jr.
knock.
Thanks.
In safely with a 2-out triple, and the go-ahead runs at third. Here's Elias Diaz on the ground. Seager on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Bailey Falter. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Oh no. Oh. Heck no, 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 no. I mean, it just be way close first.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here! Ball game!
Yep, that's all I needed. Told you Texas Rangers I would do it for you.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
It's true that they underestimate you. I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R Kim with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issei Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a chicken. The pressure that kept me.
Pirates film.